السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. بادئا بفيديو أحب أن أتقدم بالشكر إلى النادي السعودي بجامعة وسط فلوريدا وإلى الملحقية الثقافية بالولايات المتحدة الأمريكية على تكريمي وإبرازي من ضمن الطلاب والقادة المتميزين. أخوكم فيصل الغامدي، طالب دكتوراه في تخصص الهندسة المدنية بجامعة وسط فلوريدا، حاصل على البكالوريوس من جامعة كوان يونيفرسيتي في أستراليا، وحاصل على درجة الماجستير من جامعة فلوريدا تك في الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية. طبعا أعتبر ولله الحمد من الطلاب الأوائل في مجال الهندسة المدنية على مستوى جامعة وسط فلوريدا، حيث أتممت جميع المواد المتطلبة في التخصص بامتياز، كما اجتزت اختبار الترشيح الخاص بالدكتوراه في خلال أول سنة من دراسة الدكتوراه. طبعا واجهتني الكثير من التحديات خلال مسيرتي العلمية، ولكن آخرها كما لا يخفى على الجميع موجة وباء كورونا، أعاذنا الله وإياكم من هذا البلاء. طبعا في أوقات التحديات دائما أنظر إلى الجانب المشرق والإيجابي من الأزمات والمحن، كما تقول مقولة رب ضارة نافعة. مع حظر التجول على سبيل المثال أصبح لدي متسع كبير من الوقت، وأصبح من الواجب استغلال أوقات الفراغ في عمل شيء إيجابي والوصول إلى أفضل النتائج مع الحظر. نظرت للحظر من منظور إيجابي بحت، أي أنه لا يوجد مشتتات للإنجاز، وعلي استغلال الوقت الزايد مع الحظر فيما يعود بالنفع على مستقبلي. طبعا أنصح الجميع أخواني وأخواتي بقراءة كتاب Eat That Frog للكاتب براين تريسي. يعني باختصار الكتاب يتحدث عن إدارة الوقت وتحديد الأهداف وطريقة الوصول إليها. مسمى الكتاب يتحدث عن لو عندك مهمة يومية شبهها الكاتب بالضفدع وعليك أكل الضفدع لاجتياز المهمة، فإن أفضل وقت لأكل الضفدع سيكون عند الاستيقاظ من النوم، وبعدها تكمل يومك وانت مرتاح لأنك اجتزت المهمة. عكس لو أجلت أكل الضفدع لآخر اليوم فستكمل يومك دون راحة، عالما بأنه يتبقى لديك ضفدع لكي تأكله. ينصح الكاتب أيضا بتجنب التسويف، وأن يكون لديك رؤية واضحة للأهداف ولطريق إنجازها، كما أن عليك القيام بتقسيم الأعمال الكبيرة إلى أقسام وأعمال صغيرة لتسهيل إنجازها. طبعا أنصح أيضا بالحفاظ على الأكل الصحي وعلى الرياضة والنوم المبكر، بما لها علاقة مؤثرة بالنفسية وبإنتاج الفرد. طبعا من أسباب النجاح بعد الله سبحانه وتعالى المرأة، يعني يقال وراء كل رجل عظيم امرأة، فما بالك لو كانوا 4. المرأة الأولى هي الأم، وهي أعظم امرأة، هي التي ضحت بالغالي والنفيس لنجاح وتميز أبنائها، والزوجة التي تسهر الليالي وتبذل كل جهد وتعب لنجاح وراحة زوجها، والبنت التي تكون المتنفس لوالدها بحبها وبحنانها، وأيضا لا ننسى الأخت التي تكون سند وعون لأخوها. وفي الختام أتقدم بالشكر إلى حكومة خادم الحرمين الشريفين على دعمها المتواصل لرفعة أبناء شعبها، بأن أتاحت لهم فرص البعثات الدراسية وسهلت عليهم إتمام دراستهم في أعرق الجامعات العالمية. لذلك وجب علينا نحن الطلاب وأبناء هذا البلد المعطاء بأن نستغل هذه الفرصة أفضل استغلال، وأن نجتهد في طلب العلم النافع ما أمكن، وأن نعود بالنفع على وطننا في بنائه والحرص على العمل على ازدهار الوطن وازدهار المجتمع. وآسف على الإطالة، أخوكم فيصل الغمدي.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Giorgi Beruashvili, and I am here to share my personal story of success to you, and also some of the few tips and advices that I can share to you about college life. And in the end, I do want to share a specific, very big secret that college will never teach you: how to be successful in college. Firstly, to start about myself, I am an international student from Republic of Georgia, which is a very tiny country in Eastern Europe, which speaks its own distinct language, Georgian. Coming to the United States approximately 5 years ago, it was very hard, because when you speak a different language and you come here and expected to speak English to native speakers, it might seem stressful. You might seem stressed, you might stumble, you might forget the words that all these years you've learned back in your country. So it is kind of hard and challenging in the beginning. Also, one thing that helps with language is getting involved. In my first semester, I was going to classes and coming back home, studying. That was all my schedule. I was not involved. And I didn't really see improvement in my language, like English skills. But then I got involved with different organizations, at first at Valencia College, and I started seeing the difference. I was not the same Giorgi. I was different. I was speaking English fluently. I could even publicly speak in front of different audiences, so it really changed me. But know that in the path of leadership, there's a lot of challenges that face you. My first challenge that I faced was when I transferred to UCF, when I lost every single involvement I had to Valencia. Because once you transfer, you start a completely new page. You don't have any involvement, you don't have any connections with professors, with students, so you have to start all over again. And plus, adding to this challenge was I only had 2 years compared to traditional 4-year student here at UCF to finish my bachelor's and get involved with all different organizations. But what I did was I took this challenge and I accepted it. And I want to challenge you to accept all those challenges that will face you, because that does not defeat you. And even if it defeats you, it only makes you stronger. And I got involved here in a lot of different organizations, such as Student Government Association, where I was senator and held several leadership positions also, in Housing and Residence Life as a resident assistant, in President's Leadership Council as a member while working next to UCF president with 3 different presidents while I was serving there. And at the end, all these different involvements brought me a lot of connections, a lot of awards, and a lot of experiences. And actually in summer, at the beginning of summer 2020, I got awarded as the Order of Pegasus, which is the highest award that UCF student can ever earn. So if that's something you're interested in, if there's some award, if there's some accomplishment you want to achieve, just go for it. Make a plan for yourself. Make a road path of what you're gonna do, because leadership is very much like a path, like a stairs. You start with the first step and you slowly go up to the floor you want. You maybe want to be on the 2nd floor, 3rd floor. It's all depends on you. But one thing is, do not skip the steps, because sometimes people try to skip the steps and jump from one involvement to a very much higher involvement, and they're not ready. And that oftentimes involves you just falling down the stairs and starting from the beginning. And also sometimes people don't really move up the stairs. You start from the first stairs, maybe you go to the 2nd step, 3rd step, and then you get involved in something that is below your step and you go back. So always look for challenging positions that will grow you as a leader, as a student, and improve your skills to get a higher position, because after college, all these experiences you gathered here will be applied to your career. You're gonna talk about all these experiences with your future employer when they're gonna ask you. So it's very, very, very much important. Second point I wanna make is, don't ever let money be the determinant of whether you're gonna do something or not, because there's so many ways around it. I came from a small country of Georgia, as I told you, and my country gave me 0 funding. I had no funding from my country. I had to pay out-of-state tuition all by myself. My parents couldn't support me, and it was quite hard. Like, honestly, it's tens of thousands of dollars per year. And what I did was I got involved. I found 2 separate jobs on campus, because there's so many jobs on campus you can get involved with. I found different scholarships that I applied for, and I got those scholarships. And I made all these plans months and sometimes years before I did it. So I would really encourage you to make a plan for yourself. If you do want to do something, make a plan. How are you going to achieve it? A plan looks like a stairs. So you have to plan each step of how you get there to floor 1, floor 2nd, or whichever floor you want to be. It all depends on you. And then when I came to UCF, big problem was the housing, because as you all know, housing in Central Florida is quite expensive. It's getting higher. It can be anywhere from $500 a month to $1,000 a month. So I got involved with Housing and Residence Life as a resident assistant, and that covered my full housing. So now, not only my tuition was out of the way, but housing was out of the way too. So 95% of my whole expenses were covered. That was a dream come true, not only for me, but my parents too. So I want to encourage you to do the same. Research different involvements, research different things you can do on campus to enhance your experience, to save you a couple of bucks too. Maybe your tuition is already covered, And if that's the case, that's perfect. But you can get extra money to do other stuff. You can start up a business with that extra money. So that can be very, very much in handy later. And in the end, I do want to share, as I promised, a big secret. A secret that only thing you need in college to be successful, or even beyond college. For that, I would like to ask you to take out your smartphone. Once you take out the smartphone, open the camera. Once you access the camera, make sure that it is selfie mode, that you're looking at yourself, your reflection. Once you get there, look at the image. Look in the eyes of the image. And what do you see? Exactly, you see yourself. Because you are the only secret to your success. There's no one ultimate guide, there's no one ultimate advice secret other than that can help you be successful. It's only you. So I would again and again want to challenge you to look at that face, look in that eyes every single day and ask yourself, are you satisfied with where you are? And do you have a plan of where you want to be in the future? That was my small speech, and thank you so much for your attention. I look forward to meeting you on campus maybe, and go Knights, charge on!